So hi, I'm Carl Berthelette with
Sherry,
and we're right now at Non-invasive Medical Institute, and in the background, as you can see, we have the Pacific Ocean, which is awesome day. Today I will show you how to use efficiently a biofeedback electrostimulation device. This is a Best Pro 1 device from Avazzia. This device is very easy to use. It's powered by 2 AA batteries, normal batteries, and we will simply ask the person where is the problem, the pain or the inflammation. I will go across the body, the part of the body which is in inflammation or in pain, and in roughly 5 to 10 minutes we can get very efficient result. So first we simply need to open the device on the side. There's a little switch, we turn it on. By default the device is at the relax assess mode. If somebody has a pain, it's very efficient to press 1, 2, 3 times to the device, the middle mode button, to go to the acute mode. Once you're at the acute mode, you ask the person, do you have a pacemaker?
No, I don't.
No, and you're not pregnant.
No.
That's the 2 contraindications which are very important to always remember. Then I will apply, where's your pain level right now? Where's your pain located?
Right here in my shoulder.
Shoulders.
Yes, and then my elbow.
Elbow. So I will start with the elbow for the demonstration. On a scale from 1 to 10, what is your pain level right now?
Probably about a 5 or 6 if I try to do any motion.
Okay, so it's roughly a 5 out of 10 pain level. So the first thing I will do, I will apply the device. You see the electrode is in the back of the device, and I will apply that to the point on the skin close to the point of pain, not directly on the point of pain, but close to the point of pain, to be able to adjust the power setting. I will adjust that by pressing plus. So I will put the device in place. I will press plus until you feel a little tingling sensation. Let me know when you feel a little tingling sensation. It should never be painful. So I'm pressing plus until she told me it's enough. Okay, do you feel it?
Okay.
That's enough. Then I will use, she told me that the pain is located close to the elbow and the back of the elbow. So one thing we can do is simply bend the elbow, and I will go around this place on the body using the device. If you can use the device, you see the lengthwise of the side, going into the direction of the body, this will be better. So if we can go this way, this is better. So I will try to go in all 4 directions through the point of pain. I can go up, down, left, right. Usually we do that for 2 to 4 minutes. And what we get usually as a result is a drop in pain level by at least 50%. So, and we're looking for 2 main stuff. First thing we're looking for when we brush the surface of the skin, you see that I'm pressing the skin to get a gentle movement of the skin. I'm not just like touching slightly the skin, but I'm not pressing too harsh on her as well. So it's really like a gentle massage, and you go all around the point of pain. Usually 2 things may happen. You may get a little circle or little spot which will become red. We call that an asymmetry, and the asymmetry is where you should work. That's really like the center of the pain. Right now, even if you may not see, I see a little round red spot right here.
And that's where it hurts.
And that's where it hurts. That's good. So I will go around and on over that portion of the body in all different vector, all the 4 directions, as you can see, simply by brushing the skin. So the red spot is one option. The second option that you may observe is when you brush the skin, the device will kind of stick to the skin. So let's say that I'm going down and I get a stickiness going down, then I will release, go back up and down, and the same sense of the stickiness. And I will do that until the stickiness seems to be released. And usually, then I can ask, can you move a bit your elbow? Do you see a difference? It was a 5.
Yeah.
After roughly 2 minutes, do you see a difference?
Yes, I do.
Roughly which number? Was a 5? Is it, let's say, a 4?
Maybe
A
4,
3.
yeah.
It's a 4. So you see that roughly in 2 minutes, we get from a 5 to a 4. Now it's easy to see that there's like the red spot, which is right here. I will change mode. So acute mode is very efficient it's 120 hertz. It's a modulation of 341. So for 3 seconds, you will like feel the energy going from the device, and then 1 second relaxation. 3 seconds on, 1 second off. So first thing, acute mode, usually 2 to 5 minutes or 8 minutes. It's good enough time to do the job. Then I will press the middle button again twice, and I will go now to the stimulation mode. I would like to stimulate the point where she had pain. 3 ways to do that. I can put my device on the point of pain and stay there. Usually I will stay there for 2 to 4 minutes. The other option, I can brush the skin at the same in the 4 direction that we did before. I can stay in place and ask Sherry to move her elbow by leaving the device in place. So it's a very good idea to do the movement that hurts you while having the device in place to give you a session of biofeedback. Okay, that's a very good way. While Sherry is doing a bit of exercise, I will explain you the device, what it's doing in fact. So what you will feel is a microcurrent. It's a high voltage microcurrent stimulator. She will receive a little gentle shock. It's very gentle, don't worry. And this will stimulate the A and C nerve fiber. So for example, at her elbow, I'm stimulating this part. There's a signal that goes all the way through her brain. Then the brain says, oh, there's something happening at that point of my body. I should go check what happened. So then the brain release and the body naturally occurring chemical to the point of pain. So it releases neurotransmitter, neuropeptide, endorphin, serotonin to the point of pain. These biofeedback devices are designed to look under the skin, to measure under the skin the electrical conductivities. So when this naturally occurring chemical arrive at the point of pain, the device will detect, change its signal, and send a new signal back to the brain. So in that case, the brain cannot be accustomed to the signal, and this will be a very efficient back and forth release and communication with the brain to fix that issue. So I will just continue a bit the brushing to where she had pain. Okay, now Sherry, move a bit. Do you see a difference? We start from a 5, we again went to a 4. Is it still a 4 or it's a 3 or less? The importance when you do a session is to go for a difference. You may not go to 0 right away as a pain level, but when you do a procedure, let's say a 2 or 4 minute procedure with a mode like stimulation mode, you want to get the difference. Do you see a difference?
Yeah, I do.
A small one?
Yeah, a small one.
Okay,
but
cool.
It is different.
It's different.
Yeah.
There's another mode that we will use in that demonstration, that we will use the deep stimulation mode, which mean we'll go kind of deeper into the tissue. So I will keep the same thing. You still feel the tingling sensation?
Yeah, very slight.
Very slight, it's not too much. If it's not enough, you can always press plus to put a bit more power. If it's too much, you can press minus to decrease the power. You always need to be at a gentle level. If it's too cranking, it's not fun, and it will not help you anymore. Okay, okay, I'll turn it up.
That's good.
That's good. And I will go always to the asymmetry point where the skin is a bit reddish. So I'll go in that direction, and I will try to find which way is sticking the most. Okay, I'm going down. I'm going up. We'll see. I'm having more trouble to go up.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I will try now just to go up a couple of times from bottom to top, bottom to top, bottom to top on the area where she had pain. Okay. I'll go back into all the other direction. Okay, as you can see, much easy to slide in all 4 directions. Cool. Move a bit your elbow. Do you see a difference? And it's always a difference based on the previous session that I did.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, can you point me the point of pain? Where do you have residual point of pain? Seems to be very profound because she's pressing pretty hard inside the elbow.
It's Stimulation mode.
Okay, so I will go where she told me she had pain. It's here. I can either go with deep stimulation mode to that point, she point me, and stay there for 2 minutes. So we can use the acute mode for, let's say, 4 to 8 minutes. This will increase range of motion. This will decrease the pain level. This will decrease the stress. This may increase as well the circulation in your body, the blood circulation. This is pretty good for that. This will decrease the edema. If you have a lot of swollen part, this will be, you just go over the swollen part into the acute mode. This will be very, very efficient. Then after the acute mode, we did the stimulation mode, 2 to 4 minutes. Deep stimulation, what we're doing right now, will be at 2 to 4 minutes. We already did at least 3. I'll just do another quick minute on the point where she told me. And as you can see, I simply go over the skin where she had pain. As simple as that. These technologies are simple, easy to use, non-invasive. There are no side effect known to that, and they are very gentle to the skin as well. And I will finish by pressing the device and going to the relax assess mode, which is once you open the device, that's the first mode that you have. The relax assess mode will be able to lead the body into a feeling of relaxation, and I will put that exactly where she told me she had pain. Is it too much sticky?
I mean,
No?
it is.
It is? Okay.
Well, maybe a little bit.
I will decrease the power. It was a bit too much, La. It's okay?
But that's right on it.
That's right on it. Good. It's easy to be right on the problem because we can simply see where is the readiness of the skin, and that's where we'll apply the device. So I'm just leaving the device do his job. How long it will take, I don't know. It will depend on her body response to the stimulation from the device. And I will know when it's done, when the device will, all the lights from the device will blink, and we will hear a chime. It may take 30 seconds, it may take 4 minutes. You don't know. You will see. We'll see how long it takes. The important things with that mode, the relax assess mode, you should never move the device when you do a dose, like we do right now.
So you just keep it on that spot.
I just keep it on the spot until the device told me that it's enough for you right now. That's what we call a dose when we are on the relax assess mode. As you can see, the body responds and the device sends back a new signal, the body responds, and there's a back and forth communication, a bidirectional communication between the body and the device. If you ask yourself the question, what is the difference between these devices and a TENS device like TENS device, which has been on the market for the last 40 years, a TENS device will be a transmitter of information. It's a one-way communication device. These devices are biofeedback device, which means bidirectional communication. It's a two-way communication. So the device will adapt to the body into an individually fashion. So if I apply the device on Sherry or on somebody else, the device will react differently because they are two different persons. So that's really the beauty of that technology, to be able to quickly get rid of the pain, decrease the pain, and re-engage the natural healing process of your body. You still feeling the sensation?
Yeah.
Yes? We're still waiting for the brain's
working it out.
Correct. So we have a good working effect right now, so it's good. So, and as soon as I will get the 4 lights, it will be enough for this session. The batteries are operated, they are 2 AA batteries, non-rechargeable batteries, and usually if you use the device on a constant basis, you may change the battery every 3-4 months. So the way they built the device, the signal that comes from the device through the skin, the device sends a signal 1% of the time, and 99% of the time is like off mode, which means that you don't consume a lot of energy and a lot of power, so the battery lasts very, very long. I will move the device, so you'll see what will happen. So if I move the device, but usually when you do a dose, you don't move. I'll simply move the device, and we get dee, and all the lights blink. So move a bit your elbow. Do you see a difference?
Oh, big difference.
You see a big difference?
Yeah.
So you see, that's how we use the device. So so it's very working efficiently. Usually you have 10 minutes. It's enough to get a pain really down to close to zero. So in summary, these are Avazzia Best Pro 1 device. You can simply open the device on the side, start with pressing the middle button to the acute mode, put on the skin, directly on the skin, close to the point of pain, increase the power with the plus sign until you feel a little gentle tingling sensation. Then you can brush the skin in all four directions. Once this is done, move a bit your part of the body that was injured or in pain. You can use the stimulation mode 2 to 4 minutes, the deep stimulation mode 2 to 4 minutes, and we love to finish using the relaxed SS mode directly on the final point of pain. So
Now, don't you usually wait until it's deep? I mean, you move
correct.
Like it could have maybe taken 10 more minutes.
Correct. So the relaxed SS mode, we don't know how long it will take. It may take 30 seconds or it may take 10 minutes. So you just need to stay in place until you hear the chime. So that's one way to use the device. If you still have a little bit of pain once you do that, you can do a second dose, a second relaxed SS mode on the same spot. We call that dose tapping. So you can go, wait until you get all the lights blinking, lift, go back to the same place and do it again 2 or 3 times. So usually a session will be between 10 and 15 minutes depending on the dose that you do at the end. It's very efficient to do once or twice a day. I love to say not to go over 45 minutes per day. So that's a good frequency. You can do every day or every other day. If you have a chronic situation that has been there for a long time, you can do once a day or once every 2 days. If it's an acute injury that you just hurt yourself right away, do it a couple of times during the day. You can do 15 minutes, wait 2 hours, do another 15 minutes, wait 2 hours, do another 15 minutes, like that. So you can do it 45 minutes in a day. So that's summarized the utilization of the Avazzia Best Pro 1 device. I'm Carl Berthelette with
Sherry,
and we were glad to have you today in front of the Pacific Ocean at the Son of Dave Medical Institute. So thank you for watching.